There is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's finest ever strikers, Jim.
Yes, I think his record speaks for itself, Peter. He's far from just a poacher. I like the way he's constantly on the move, creating space for others, and he's got the creativity to play in deeper roles if needed.
Ball comes in. That has been cut short. And it's Hullet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Rashford. Now it's Villa. Rashford engages and forces him off the ball. Gerrard. Zanetti. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. He's in plenty of space here. Donadoni gets into a good position. And here's Rashford, and it's Henderson. Drives it in, brilliantly cut out. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now it's Messi. And here's Bale. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Donadoni. He's got away. Now it's Osimhen. Ah, such a clever... Osimhen! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Can he stop it going out?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cannavaro. Looking to play him in. Cannavaro calmly anticipates.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And here's Rashford. He's having a pop! Again, a brilliant save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Well timed, excellent interception. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, important interception. Still goalless. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, that's a key interception. That has ended up in no man's land. Berry. Shifted it to the flank. Thuram promptly onto that, and that is that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the shot! It's there! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, good ball! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Taken back almost at once. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal, and it had to be. And he's quick to return it. That is lovely. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Belletti. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Now it's Donadoni. Osimhen goes for a shot! And That was probably asking just too much. Zanetti. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. Hullet. So, a temporary halt to the action. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
So it has been pretty frantic here, everybody eagerly awaiting the start of the second half. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Thuram gets his final warning.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Roberto Carlos crosses it into the area.
Well played and well cleared.
He has found the way through. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who... Osimhen. He's through on... He's having a shot! It's a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply. There's a... Osimhen. Takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Looking for the far post. Thuram deals with that comfortably. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Roberto Carlos. And it's Hullet. David Villa.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And the shot! And that's another fine save.
Sostituzione per l'Inter, numero 18, Bale, lascia il campo per il numero 15.
It's their second corner of the game. And he's there to clear it.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Mendes does... And he shoots! Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. Check, must save this. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Neymar. He's found a way through. Cross it. And a header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Can he finish?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Messi. He is through here. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And it's Gattuso. Gattuso! In he goes again. Cannavaro is there and he can get that clear.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Real chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
Gol!
Just cruising, they are cruising.
Numero 10.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd
Where's he
go all
going?
the way.
Where's he going?
Terrific.
Donadoni.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
That's
Mind
good.
you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And it's played into the middle. Oh, well played. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
It's a pretty loose pass. He's picked his way through. Big chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here.
What, kept it in?
Gattuso is onto this.
I did
Red,
back today.
nice interception.
That's good. Low, please.
And here's Cruyff. Now it's Shevchenko. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Cruyff running with the ball. And they win it back again. And he's picked it up out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Gattuso makes the interception. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Great ball, and he's in here. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Knocks it into space. Oh, that's fabulous. Gattuso. And Neymar. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, when it comes to being very watchable, Peter, I don't think you'll get much better than Vinicius Junior. His raw pace, added to the infinite amount of trickery he has up his sleeve, are sure to cause any defence no shortage of headaches. He just needs a better final product at the top level.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. And he cuts out the supply. Timber threads one in. Berry. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Rijkaard cuts it out. Jupe. Scholes.
That was lovely, that.
Now it's Scholes! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's hoisted clear. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Impressive jump! And he's done it!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Vinicius Junior. Diouf. Look at the space here. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Well, that defending is on. Scholes! Off the post! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Scholes really might have got ever so slightly across it. I don't think he intended to hit it so close to the frame of the goal. I mean, that's a bit obvious.
Now it's Villa, and it's Belletti. Belletti, good purposeful running this. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And he gets rid in a hurry. Can he get it through? Fabinho. Oh, that's well spotted. What's going wide left?
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, terrible pass. Looking to play him in. The ball goes in. Chance! And that's a tidy finish. They are purring, truly purring. It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Gabriel, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Vinicius Junior, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Osimhen, out towards the flank. Henderson. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Knocks it out wide. Here comes the cross. And that should get the job done. Jupe. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Yamal. Cannavaro does well to get it back. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. He's found the way through. And he's cut it out. And that was very necessary. Villa's cross. Oh, shooting chance! And that's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
That is good alertness. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Scholes. And here's Osimhen. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Shapes to shoot! That's going to go a long way. Gabriel.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
He'll
compensación.
try from distance! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
That is ended up in no man's land. He's a sharp little ball here. Fabinho. And the referee says that is that for the first half. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
And we get things going again.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Looking for the run. Tries a shot! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Cambio.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass and a tricky one at that.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Zaire and towering header! And it's been hooked away. Picked out brilliantly. Tries to pass it through. Played into space.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Oh, well played, well sorted out. No, he's not going to get any further than that. He's shifting through the gears here. Spread out to the left. Nice bit of trickery. And he's in on goal. Just about up to the hour now.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Knocks it into space. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Jordan Henderson is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Timber. And it's Griezmann. Zaire Emery. Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Tries one from range. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Scholes. And Zaire Emery. Diaz is onto this. And the pass is intercepted. And it's made its way to him.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's managed to get free.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He's looking wide. Zaire Emery receives it in a wide position. Now then, the ball's come loose. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Casillas is there to clear. Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Hay un cambio en el campo de juego. Número 14, número 17, número 25, número 6, número 11
Well, they've got it again.
Número
It's a
15.
cute ball.
Número
That
16.
pass isn't the best.
Número 27. Número 18.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Nice looking ball. He shifted it to the flank. Kimmich. Elise has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Looking for options for movement.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And that has left him in a heap. And claimed it back swiftly. Now he's got space here. That's been intercepted. Gravenberg. Vinicius Junior does have his name on the score sheet, of course. He's got away. Diouf. He's picked his... Can he finish? Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was intense, an enjoyable contest that either could easily have won, ultimately decided by just the odd goal. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, in all honesty, Peter, this would have been seen as a very winnable game, but it turned into a typical case of how...
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Donadoni totally focused today, as always, as he has been throughout the 499 appearances he's made up until this one.
Well, what an amazing career he's had, Peter, and I'm sure this won't be the last significant landmark he'll surpass. I think when it comes to consistency, this guy has set the levels.
It's a pretty loose pass. Probing pass. Leicester promptly onto that, and that is that. Now he's off and running. Hazard. Henderson did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's destined for the flank. Well timed, excellent interception. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. acute ball now. How can he reach it? He's got plenty of space out wide here. Donadoni! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Donadoni really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Quarter of an hour played. Rummenigge. And he welcomes it in. It's Azar! It's in! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Shoots! Eden Hazard! That is a beautiful thing! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Oh, he's been caught napping! Oh, nicely intercepted. Rijkaard.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rijkaard. And it's Henderson. Griezmann makes a dash for it. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Seedorf. That's Ibrahimovic! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. Vieira. Cleared without hesitation. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's put paid to the danger. It's a searching pass.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Osimhen going after that. And they win it back again. Played out to the left flank. Berry. Belletti.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Ibrahimovic. Now Seedorf. That'll be a throw. Thuram. Spread out to the left. That has been cut short. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. He's played it back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Rummenigge. Referee's had a good look and given a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Belletti gets it away. And that's a dangerous ball. And he's heaved it away. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. That's going wide left. And here's Azar. It's Azar! And the ball's come loose here. He's trying his best to keep it in play here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Donadoni. He's in a great position here. Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender. That's the end of the first 45. Any strong opinions on the first half?
And the boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. And we are back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was...
Big chance! It's in! The perfect script, the perfect outcome, a date with immortality. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Seedorf gets into a good position. So, third corner of the game. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Griezmann. Looking for options for movement.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that is not getting there. Rijkaard. So what can they make of this? Oh no, that was never going to make it. Oh, can he get onto this? That is a great pick out. Look at the space here. Room in the great chance! And he's stuck it away. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
cambio en el campo de juego. Número 7.
The
Número
two
14.
coaches are signalling
Número
changes here,
6.
both at the same time.
Entran
So the
número
lead now
11.
is 2.
Número 8.
I wonder if the
Número
manager is
16.
tempted to go for
Cambio.
another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's not got that quite right. And this tries a shot! Forward it goes. David Villa proves too strong. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Bale. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Vieira plays it long. Eto'o! And that really should have been that.
Well, he's looked very lively. He really wants to put this game to bed.
Hangs one in. Ferdinand gets it clear.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Sends it crossfield. Bale. Thuram. Osimhen. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's through here. Jordan Henderson. Spread it left. And it's Henderson. And he thumps it clear. And smartly reclaimed. Now it's Eto'o. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, there's a probing ball. No, that's been intercepted. Henderson.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Bale,
compensación.
tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. He's got away. He came in hard, very hard. Eto'o. And the shot! Oh, and the referee says that that is it. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of...